Caleb. I can hear you guys faintly. Get Caleb to talk into the mic on the desk. My desk. No, the mic on my desk. The one that looks. Yeah, that. Yeah. Click your fingers above it. Yep, that's it. It's working.
Time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the people on the Daily Show tonight. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to meet the people on the Daily Show tonight. Oh, that's Muppets, isn't it? The Daily intro song?
Yeah, the Late Late Show with Daily intro song.
Oh, the Late Late Show with Daily intro song. You want me to do that song?
Yeah,
I'll
come
play
on,
that.
let's do it.
The Late Late Show with Daily. The Late Late Show with Daily. It's probably time for another tally. The Late Late Show with Daily. The Late Late Show with Daly. Here's Daly.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Late Late Show with yours truly, Daly. It's great to be here. We're back for another show, another week. Yeah, it's just a little bit of fun, a little bit of late show. The show where it's not very late and it's barely a show. So, first of all, you're not Marcus.
No, I'm not Marcus. That's definitely, Marcus is one of the people that I am not.
How else are you not Marcus?
Sure, yeah, no, I'm sure there's a number of ways in which I'm not like Marcus. I would say that the first way is the lack of facial hair is definitely a big one, although I'm working on that. Hopefully you can tell there's a little bit coming through.
I think I've got more facial hair than you at the moment, though. But I have been growing it for a week.
Yeah, well, you and me both, Daly. We're getting ready for Movember,
1 week.
I think.
This is actually 1 week's growth.
Is that actually 1 week's growth?
It's actually 1 week's growth. See, people would have thought that I would have shaved for the show, but ain't nobody got time for that.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm everything?
The switch went off. We're not live, we're dead.
Yep, there's definitely nothing.
Where was the switch?
Yep, there's definitely nothing. Oh yeah, sound's working.
Okay, do you want to explain to them what's going on?
So the cameras have gone off.
Monitor into one of the power boards. It might be making a trip.
Yeah, do you want to unplug my laptop?
There's a lot going on here, but
So-
I will say that there's less going on
That
here
one's
than there
okay.
was when we had visual.
Yeah. So something we've learned is that none of us here are electricians. And so we just kept plugging things into power boards. You know what the real issue is, Caleb? I mean, not Marcus.
What's the real issue?
The real issue is that one of the top 3 members of The Late Show isn't here. Not Marcus, that's not the issue. but another top 3 member of the Late Show isn't here, and that's the issue.
That would do it.
Yeah.
This,
I won't name this person, but
yeah. But it certainly never goes well without Jesus.
have you got the right one?
Yeah, isn't like a button you press to...
No.
No. Wait, what?
I've plugged it into the top of a different one. Well, this is going swimmingly.
We're catering to the blind people that are watching.
No. We're getting the thing unplugged.
It's a podcast now, actually. I think
This one.
the late
Yeah.
the late podcast with Dally. And
Now
also
unplug
Caleb.
the camera
My name in
at
there.
the little board thing, the box.
And it's a
follow
tech
the lead.
podcast
This lead,
because we're trying to fix the technology.
the little box.
Sam, tell us about your thought process here.
Yeah. Unplug, replug.
Turn it back off and on again. That is a tried and tested formula. If I can vouch for one formula, it's for that one. Yeah, it works on TV, and and the magic of television is that it's all true. So we'll be looking forward to solving it the same way that they do in British comedy. If anyone is wanting a commentary on what's going on, me too. There's a lot of cables at play. There's a yellow cable that goes to the table where Dally normally sits but is not currently occupying. There's also a blue cable that goes around to that same table, which is still not occupied. There's a green cable that goes up to my microphone, and I think this color coding is really very convenient, especially for the people that actually have to interact with the technology rather than just speak into it. Yeah, sometimes it's a tricky thing, isn't it? But you know, this is just the realities of the complicated world that we live in. Try not to get distracted by Dally bending over and showing a little bit of bum there. Yeah, he stood back up again, so I can more or less gather my thoughts. We still haven't had much success on the camera front, but at least we can be thankful that the microphones are still working. Because if they weren't, you would have to do something meaningful with your life. But they're not working, so you can continue to... Oh, that's an excellent idea. Let's check the comments. I have the live stream. Oh, the connection to the server timed out. What's going on here? Oh, my sound is weird. Is what I'm hearing. Oh, but now it's not. Oh yeah, they have said play songs, but they've also said explain the basics of Minecraft Redstone, and I would be more than happy to explain the I don't even know what that is. Marcus, it's good to have you in the chat, even though you couldn't be with us tonight in the flesh. You're missing out on a big night, so I'm sorry that of all the nights you weren't here, it was this one, because we really could have capitalized on this, I feel. Marcus's Facebook stories about Southwest Rocks is much more interesting than this. All right, let's check them out. Marcus, I'm going to look at your Facebook stories. So many rocks. Which ones are the Southwest ones? These? Oh, he's looking at a kangaroo and another kangaroo over there. Those actually are pretty interesting, so that's a fair call, Fiona. Let's think about some ways we can fill the time here. Good question.
Caleb just continues to amaze me as the worst musician ever.
I would say that there's at least one musician out there that knows fewer songs than I do. They're just not getting many gigs. Oh, is there things happening now? We're getting visual?
Yeah. We're back and we're out of focus.
That is exciting.
Is sound on?
Good.
Looking pretty good on the stream. Okay, we're back.
All right. Where were we, Caleb?
I'm not Marcus.
You're not Marcus.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the ways in which I'm not Marcus.
You're not Marcus.
Well, it was mentioned that I don't have the same amount of hair on my face as Marcus does.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say is that Marcus's mustache has like two bits that go over his lips there, and it always distracts me. And I wonder how you eat food without chewing on it.
Yeah.
You're obviously a very skilled man that you can get away with that.
Yeah.
So props there. That's another difference between us. I don't have that amount of
Yeah.
skill that I could do that. But another difference is that I'm not wearing a suit right now. I think that's covered really the main
Yeah, that is the main
differences
point.
between me and
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all our loyal fans who have continued to watch while I literally just fumbled around the floor trying to unplug and replug power in. Yeah, props to Emily Scott, who says I should call Jenny's IT service. You're right, I should have. We all should have called Jenny's IT service. She probably does know how to unplug and replug cameras. Well, it's great to be back on the air. It's great to have you here. Now, I was going to make a comment about how I don't really take. People say I don't take this show seriously, and I was going to play a video about how serious I take this show. But I feel like in light of all that's just happened, I should still do that.
I would agree with that sentiment.
So here's a little video that shows how serious I take this show. Let's play it one more time. Let's go again. Go again. Didn't take this show seriously, would I have played that 3 times for you? No, I wouldn't. This is a serious show. All right, Caleb. We got a bit of a special guest coming up in a second. We'll be playing a sneaky game, hint, hint. So stay tuned for that. Feel free to jump on the Zoom or the YouTube comments if you'd like to interact with our guest. Also, get keen, Caleb, for our series finale.
Get keen, everyone.
November 25th.
This is going to be a big night.
Arguably going to be the biggest 25th of the year.
Could certainly
That's right.
be argued.
Bigger than Christmas. I said it. I don't care. All right. November 25th. Late Late Show series finale. Finale? That's a word.
Series finale.
Finale.
Not to be confused with series The Nile. which
Series
is
The Nile.
The documentary series cut off, but yeah.
Pretty sure that's David Attenborough's one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he redid the former documentary by Richard Wayne, but David Attenborough really did it justice.
He did.
It was good to see it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our special guest. I knocked on his door earlier in the week. It's Mitch Cummings. Clap, Caleb. Marcus would have clapped then, just so you know, another difference.
Is Marcus not here?
No, Marcus is not here. He's on the comments.
Oh,
He said laugh out loud at one point, and I saw it once.
right.
Yeah.
I came from Marcus.
Oh,
It's awkward.
it is a bit awkward. my deepest condolences.
It's okay.
Um,
It's nice to be here.
yeah, would you like a orange as compensation?
I'm good. No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
You good?
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. Now, Mitch, what
Yeah.
congregation are you not part of?
I am not part of the lake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and
Any
have
others?
no intentions of. Oh, actually, that's not true. Christmas Eve church, I'm there
Oh, yeah?
because they do a wicked Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But generally, I'm at PM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I
So
mean, I
I've
didn't
just
ask what one you go to. I
answered
just
your
want to know
possible
what you
next
don't
question.
go to.
Yeah, I don't go to the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or uni church.
I did once upon a time.
Once upon a
I don't
time.
anymore.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was uni church like back in your day?
Smaller. I remember
Like no one
the
as tall
night that
as
it cracked
Hilltop?
100. No, well, Hilltop was there, but he
Ah,
was
so
looking.
not much smaller.
Not much smaller. He was
Happy
looking for a
size
wife
could
at that
be
point. Can
smaller.
I say
Ah,
that one?
yeah,
It was-
you
I
probably
remember looking up the back and seeing, who's this guy?
Mm.
But he was chasing a bride, so yeah. Yeah.
Years and years later, here we are.
I know, look at us go.
Yeah. Now, I believe you're a bit of a sports guy. Enjoy a bit of NBA.
I like sports. I
Yeah.
like NBA, yeah.
Yeah. Now the spoiler if you haven't watched it, but you really should be with the times. Lakers got up. How
Did
do
the
you feel-
Lakers...
Sport. Oh,
Yeah, no. Yeah,
I got him. Got him.
The Lakers.
He's quick.
LeBron.
Yeah. How are you
yeah.
feeling about the Lakers winning?
Mate, genuinely, I'm happy for AD.
Mm.
I don't go for LeBron. I'm not Team LeBron necessarily, but I'm happy for AD. He's overdue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think out of the two options, I was happy with Lakers.
Sure.
For whatever reason, I didn't want Jimmy Butler to win. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Or a guy whose surname is Hero. That's
Yeah.
also-
I mean,
yeah.
props to having a surname named Hero, but
Yeah.
don't do something where you're famous.
Correct.
Because then everyone's going, look at that hero.
Particularly when they don't win. And you
Yeah.
know, like Keegan Spring at PM loves Heat as well. So the other little bit of joy I get is that Keegan can't
Yeah.
claim the victory.
Keegan, if you're watching, suck it.
Unlucky, mate. Yeah.
All right, now we got a little bit of a game for you to play.
Yes.
Want to play a
Awesome.
game?
I'd love to play a game. Let's do
Now,
it.
this game is called Preachers in Sneakers.
Yeah, it is. Awesome.
Now, we did steal this name. Do you
Yep.
know where we've stolen this name from?
It's an excellent Instagram account.
Yes.
yeah, one of
I
the
think
best.
We got a
Yeah.
little photo here.
Yeah.
Tell us what is Preachers in Sneakers, the account about?
Well, straight off the bat, I'm disappointed because the ones up the top, I actually had them in my cart and it didn't process on the Nike website. So you've raised something a bit sad for me with that screenshot. But
I'm
to
so
answer your
sorry.
question, Preacher Sneakers is pastors around the world wearing ludicrously expensive sneakers.
All right, so
Yeah.
they get a photo of pastors like this and just go, wait a minute, he's wearing
They're
those
worth
$900.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good
Yeah.
thing that those shoes you put in your cart didn't process them.
Well, you know, to buy them up front was $270, and that's what they were worth the next day. So it was actually there's a whole world of sneaker economy out there. Anyway, I missed out, so
That's all right.
so be it.
Sad.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see if you can borrow some sandals from Pete Wood or something.
Well, this is the thing. I had a sneaky plan to put Hilltop in some good sneakers one night and get him onto Preacher Sneakers.
Yes.
Like actually get
Like
an
send in a
HBC
photo.
pastor.
We should just like,
Incredible.
if you're out there, get some photos of the pastors in
Oh,
some
please.
cheap shoes and
We'll add them to this.
just and they could be like,
yeah.
Greg Lee, $17
See what we
Let's get HBC on the map.
on the map, the global stage of Instagram.
Preacher Sneakers. Yeah.
All right, so now what we got a game here.
Yep.
There's going to be a photo of some feet.
Yes.
Hopefully they're clean, and you've got to identify which HBC pastor or preacher
Okay.
is in said footwear.
Let's do this.
They're not necessarily sneakers, but they
Yeah.
are footwear. All right, let's
Great
start it
game.
off. Who have we got? All right. What do you reckon?
Well, Birkenstock suggests to me that they previously studied medicine.
Ooh, Birkenstocks in medicine
They are at PM, mate.
Oh,
yeah.
just all the doctors
that's,
in-
That's a doctor.
in a Birkenstock.
Hilltop has a pair of
Mm.
Birkenstocks, but I'm not confident that it is Sam.
Mm.
But in the absence of other staff that I don't know, I'm going to lock in Sam.
Ooh,
Hilltop?
He's going Hilltop. Let's see if he's got it. Ooh, it is Greg Jandals Lee. Unlucky,
Yeah, right.
unlucky. Yeah, Greg does enjoy the
There you
Birk and the
go.
stock. Yeah.
And he's not a doctor.
He isn't a
I'm
doctor.
Confused. Okay.
Is marine biologist like a ocean doctor?
I want to say yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not a marine biologist either, so.
Lock it in. Yeah.
All right, who we got next? Let's see.
That's Dave Moore.
Ooh, quick out of the gun with Dave Moore.
I feel like Dave has a pair of those, but it's possibly Sweatman.
Oh, tossing up the sweaters.
No, let's go Dave. Dave
He's
Moore.
gonna go
I'm
Dave
with
Moore.
My first instincts there.
All right, who have we got?
Oh, what?
It's Sam, I don't play basketball, Hilton.
Does he not? Has anyone asked him if he plays?
When Youth did an edition of Church on the Road, he got
Yeah.
asked. And
Right.
I think he used to, was the answer.
Okay, I
It
used
was hard
to.
to tell because his head wasn't in the shot, so
get it,
I'm not sure if
yeah.
it actually was Sam.
I guess. That's why I didn't get the photo right, actually,
Yeah.
to be honest. Yeah.
Those are some interesting sunwear,
Yeah.
eyewear choice
It's
there
quite
by
distracting,
Hilton.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we didn't do like guess the eyewear because that would have been horrendous zoomed in.
Is it possibly a social media account? Pastors with awkward glasses?
Mm. Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Hilltop has commented, savage.
Savage. Sorry, mate. Okay.
All right, who we got next? Here we are. It's a little bit blurry, but
Yes.
there's some footwear there.
Oh, that could be anyone.
Like, it could be anyone. I'll limit your choices to HBC staff.
HBC staff, yep. I'm going to say that is it Scotty Curtis.
Ooh, he's gone Scotty Curtis. Now, you're currently 0 from 2.
Yeah, I'm not going very well here.
Who is it? Richard,
Richard.
Steel
When-
Cap Sneakers Sweatman.
When has Richard worn steel? What? I need some context here on this photo, if we can.
I'd love to give you some context, but I didn't prepare the slides, so I don't know. Caleb, do you have any context?
I thought this might have been something to do with his lawn.
Yeah,
Lawn.
unfortunately, he's not doing the booty dance
Right.
with the spiky booties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the steel cap is when he needs to
Yeah.
damage the lawn so he can
Yeah.
rework it.
Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I reckon that's
Working on the hub.
yeah.
You're gonna. I cut you
the
off. there, I'm
building,
sorry,
yeah,
but
building the hub, circa 2012. I
It
believe,
has that
2011?
vibe. Was it that long ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2012,
2012. Wow.
which was only
There
3
you
years
go.
ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anyone
Yeah.
says more,
my
they're
maths,
lying.
Okay.
All right, so none from 3.
North
this is
from
going
3.
well.
I know.
Sneakers is meant to be
You
a
got
game.
any more questions?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
okay,
go.
right.
Next one. Here we go. Come
That's
on. A
Pete
shoe-in.
Witt. It's
Yeah.
Pete Witt.
Pete Witt is the guess?
Yes.
Yeah, Pete
And
the Magpie Witt.
They're his dress thongs because
They
he's
are his dress
up
thongs.
the front.
Yeah,
so
he's up the
they're
front.
The black ones.
Yeah, there's no holes in it. Still a good amount
Yeah,
of thickness
they're
in
good.
the heel.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Haven't been
thongs-
replugged underneath. Yeah.
My thongs are getting a little bit thin in the heel.
They're not emceeing thongs. No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Bit thin in the heel there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got one. Jag
The
one.
Magpie, Pete Witt.
Pete the
Do you know
Magpie.
Pete Witt loves birds?
I've heard this. Yeah, I've heard this.
If you want to send Pete Witt some bird videos, he'd really appreciate
Sure.
that. Next, who we got? All right,
Okay.
what are we thinking?
I'm going to say, well, is it Jenny?
Guess it's Jenny. What is it? Jenny,
Hey!
microwave Jenny Jeffries.
Two.
He's on 2. He's
a
on
roll.
fire.
On a roll.
On a streak.
Yes.
All right. This may or may not be the last one. I don't know. I can't remember how many we did.
Yes.
What are we thinking?
Vans. Who wears Vans?
A little bit of style,
And we
a little bit
haven't-
of class.
A little bit of style and class.
Mm.
What's our interpretation of staff? Are we senior staff? Are we broadening to MTS? Are we?
I don't think there's any MTS. I mean, if you want to guess an MTS, I won't stop you, but it's not
yeah.
an MTS.
It was just the Vans. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm an MTSer and I'm not that stylish, so
Okay.
might not help you.
Had Sweatman. Well, let's go Dave. We haven't had Dave.
Dave, there's multiple Daves.
Actually,
on staff.
Dave Allen. I was going to
Dave
say Dave
Allen?
Moore.
Ooh.
Change it up. Dave Allen.
Dave Allen.
Does he
Let's
have-
see. Is it Dave Allen for 3 in a row? No.
Oh, of course it's Tony.
It's Tony Swoosh
Yeah,
Allen.
Okay. Of course
No,
it is.
he is the coolest.
He is
after all.
probably
is.
the coolest. Like, if we had to
Yeah.
do a schoolyard pick of coolest,
Yeah.
everyone's taking Tony first guess.
My apologies, Tony. I should have got that.
Yeah. I really appreciate how we put this photo together as well. It looks nice.
Is that 2 photos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Perspective puts it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's Preachers in Sneakers. You got like 2, 3?
2. Hi, Jenny.
Jenny Jeffries on the line. Previous guest. How are you, Jenny? Now you might need to unmute Jenny.
Good, thanks.
Hi, Jenny. Now, Jenny, you were in our quiz, Preachers and Sneakers. There's a bit of a delay there.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's all right. It's IT is hard, really. How's the IT service going?
Failing, actually.
I'm loving the delayed response
good,
as well.
isn't it?
It's like a live cross to the other side of the world.
It's great.
How are you in Peru?
That's the wrong one, but I can't figure this way.
That's good.
Do you have a question?
Any questions for Mitch, Jenny? Or tips
No
on being a
questions.
guest on the Late Show?
questions.
Just zooming in.
Just zooming in to say hi. How's
Yeah.
Lucy and Lucy?
Well, I hope the younger of the two Lucy's has hopefully gone to bed.
Yep, yeah. Well,
Yes.
great to chat to you, Jenny.
No worries.
Yeah,
Mitch,
good to
hang in
see
there.
you.
You're doing great.
Moral support from
I'll take it.
it's a small club, the guests of the Late Late Show.
I appreciate it.
congratulations on,
Thank you.
on getting inducted
Yeah.
tonight.
I'm stoked. This is my first episode. Actually, does it count that I'm watching this whilst I'm like? Does this count as having watched the Late Late Show? Or do I still need to?
I think you have to give yourself double points for this.
Yeah.
Okay, this
You had
counts
to
as
appear
two.
on the late.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
counts as
And
two.
for that
That's good.
sacrifice,
Yeah,
you
okay.
deserve
I'll
a
take it.
point.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, is there anyone at home watching tonight?
Possibly my wife, Suze. If she's not, she loves a good podcast though. Although previously we were a podcast 20 minutes ago, so potentially
Yeah.
she stuck around after that.
Maybe it was, we
Yeah.
should switch to the podcast edition of the Late Late
Yeah.
Show.
I thought
Yeah.
it sounded really promising.
It
Certainly
did.
didn't look like much though.
Yeah. Sam Hilton got the Anthony Allen, just so you know.
Sam did.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Righto.
did. Tones the tone.
Good to know. I should have
Allen.
known that actually.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's all right.
should have known that.
Now you got a bit of a show and tell for us.
Well, yeah, I thought if you wanted me to talk sneakers, I thought I could actually recommend a few for pastors.
Yeah.
Because some of those choices were good.
Yeah.
For the relevant person, some of them could use a little bit of work.
Yeah, particularly Hilltop.
Yeah, I got something for Hilltop, but I do
Oh.
have something here first. This is actually not Sam, this is somebody else. I'll show you these. There you go. Have a check these out. These are Asics Gel Light. These are a collaboration between Asics and a Melbourne sneaker house. And these are the Asics Tiger Snakes.
Asics Tiger Snake.
Asics Tiger Snakes, classic Australian icon.
Yeah.
And I thought that these would be good for Pete Witt.
Pete Witt.
The classic Asics.
Well, he likes a good Aussie classic, right? Like his cars
Yeah.
are all classic Aussie cars. If you look at the finish, the tan leather, it's quite reminiscent of the vinyl in the back of Pete's car, the
It
seats.
is.
Like you kind of
Yeah.
get that same
like
colour.
you could toss these in the back seat and they'd disappear.
Totally, right? It kind of reminds you of that. And on top of that, if you've spent any time with Pete, he's pretty quick-witted, sharp tongue.
Yeah.
These don't actually come with a tongue.
Whoa.
That's
Tongueless.
Tongueless,
That
which I
is-
thought might be handy for Pete. So that's my recommendation. Pete, yeah, exactly. Pete, these are a size 10.5, mate. I've only worn them half a dozen times. Make me
Yeah.
an offer. I can possibly set you up with something.
Yeah. It's weird
Yeah.
that they don't have it, because what snake was it?
This is the tiger snake.
Tiger
the
snake.
Asics.
Because like snakes
yeah.
are known for tongues. Like
Correct.
They're little slithering
It's
tongues.
a strange choice,
It's weird
but
to call it a tiger snake
Yeah.
and not put a tongue in it.
that's right.
That's a very special kind of snake.
Tongueless.
And people actually notice when you wear them. They say, "Where's the tongue?" And I don't have an answer for that question. So
You just remain.
maybe Pete will.
Maybe you just remain silent.
Like, in
someone
future,
without a tongue.
Without a
That's the
tongue,
best
yeah.
way to address that
Yeah.
situation, probably.
Yeah.
Do you want another recommendation?
Yeah, yeah.
I do actually have one for
we
Hilltop.
got?
You said Hilltop, so I'll.
Chuck that one down.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we got for the big man?
Okay, so these are a '90s classic.
That was when Hilltop was in his prime.
Pass you one of these.
Oh,
Pass you one of these. These are
look at
Reebok
that.
Omnilight pumps.
Light pumps.
And this was part of a 7 Deadly Sins series that they did a few years ago, which is, I'll get there as to what
Wow.
this has got to do with Sambo. Yeah, so the 7 Deadly Sins, they came in 7 colours. I've known Sambo for quite some time, and he and I have a bit of banter about, I'm a few years younger than Sam. You can probably
few
tell
years,
that.
yeah.
Oh, it's easy to tell.
Yeah, and so I'm glad, I appreciate
Yeah.
that, Caleb. And so I say to Sambo, like a running joke is that when asked how old I am, that I'll never be as old as Sam. And it is a joke,
It is a joke.
but it's also kind of a statement of fact, right? Like
Yeah.
I'll never be as old as Sam. So
He's an old man.
he is an old man. And one of the things about hitting your mid to late 40s, oh, sorry, he would say mid. I say mid to late. It's, you know,
Yeah.
we're
He's
quibbling,
basically
but
50.
Yeah, he's getting there. Is from time to time you get a little cranky. And so this is the Wrath, Reebok Pump Wrath
Little close up
kick.
of that.
And I want to clarify, when I say wrath, I mean, I know that crankiness is not one of the 7 deadly sins, but I don't know about you blokes. I feel like wrath and crankiness are probably second cousins. Like,
Yeah.
there's a connection there, right? Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
like they definitely met at the prom
Yeah.
that time.
correct.
Yeah. Like they'd go down to the milk bar together.
Yeah, I feel
Or
like
at the
they
very
were.
least, they'd see each other at the
Yeah,
milk bar.
and have
then
a chat
go,
for
a
"Oh,
while."
we should come to the milk bar together
Yeah.
on purpose sometime.
Yeah.
But then never arrange it, but they'd see each other there anyway.
Regularly there.
But it could happen.
Yeah.
They could have gone. Yeah. So I feel like for Sambo, and that's not it. It's not just the colour. It's not just the wrath. When you're doing 4,000 burpees down at your local CrossFit gym,
Yeah.
it's good to have the support that the Reebok pump actually provides.
So you can pump this up.
You can genuinely pump these up, mate. So look, these are a size 11.
11.
I've worn these less than I've
Oh.
worn the Asics. And
Sam has said
Yeah.
that he's 44 in the chat.
mid to late. Okay.
These are
mid to
no.
late.
I think it's his shoe size.
Oh, right.
These are 44 and a half. So these are your size,
44
Sam.
and a half. This is Sam.
He's definitely not talking about his age because he's
No.
not 44. He's
Mid to late.
49.
Yeah.
49.
47 and a half. Yeah.
Add a bit leap year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. So, mate,
Yeah.
look, if this is your colour and your size, I'll throw you a pastor's discount. I'll look after you. Make me an offer. There's the Omni lights. So
I would love to see Sam Hilton on the Preachers and Sneakers account. In
we can
those.
do it. We can definitely
Do a
do
shoot.
Fastest
Yeah.
discount, make it
Yeah.
happen.
There you go. A couple of recommendations.
Yeah.
I have one more if we have time. Or would
Yeah,
you-
let's do it. Let's do
one
one more.
Okay, one more.
We have to make up for all that dead air we had
Are there any
earlier
stuff I haven't been rude to yet?
No, not that I can think of. If there's anyone,
Okay.
you're welcome to take shots.
These are my. This is probably my favourite shoe. This is a Jordan 3.
Jordan 3.
Jordan 3s are a bit of a classic sneaker, and I don't know if you can see that on the screen or not, but as the light changes, it kind of picks up. It's kind of like high vis. And so I thought these would be good for Greg, because as the
Yeah.
light kind of gets the right angle, you get a bit of a bit of a bright brightness.
Twinkle on.
Yeah,
from the
twinkle's
feet.
the right word.
That way he can shine at the top and bottom.
Correct.
Oh yes,
Excellent.
Correct.
Caleb. There's the reason I got you in for Marcus.
This is right. I came in for Marcus, but I'm happy with Caleb.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, so that's the Jordan 3. It's an absolute classic, and I think Greg would look good in these. And, you know, that light, as you said, it'd just bring out the sparkle.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's good.
yeah,
Greg
there you
Lee.
go. Greg Lee,
Fantastic.
hook you up. There you go.
Well, it's looks like Emma Lee Scott is asking if there's a sponsorship deal that we have with Nike and the other ones, but
I wish.
yeah, if only,
Yes,
Emma.
if only.
If only.
Yeah.
Well, it's been great having you here,
Thanks for having me, Dally.
Mitch. Yeah, any final questions, Caleb, for Mitch?
Of those 3 shoes,
Yeah.
which is most likely to get stolen?
Probably. That's a good question.
That's
Well-
a fantastic question.
If Pete's wearing these in Shortland, do I need to? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
if Pete's
they-
wearing any
they just
footwear in
pick
short
Pete
one,
up and run. They wouldn't
I
even
know.
need to take the shoes off.
I mean,
he is a skinny boy.
and then
You're
we've
not gonna do
got
anything about it.
Sam repping these in Maytown.
Yeah, they're not lasting long.
Yeah.
Especially if they're pumped
Could
up.
be a problem. Well, pumped up, he could potentially get away, but
Yeah.
I mean, he's in
Just the
trouble. So-
lankiness.
I'm probably going to lock in the Asics. They're the most likely to get stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially down the main street of Shorty. Represent Pete Witt.
Yeah.
Well, great to have you on, Mitch.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Elbow bump, COVID
Yeah.
safe, all that.
Okay.
Yeah, round of applause. Mitch Cummings. Special shout out to Jess Boyley. Still rocking it.
It is a fantastic recreation.
It is fantastic. Unbelievable. Now, Caleb, oh, we got a light back on. Fantastic. Oh, and it's gone back off. Have we lost the cameras
Exciting
again, or are we
times.
good? We're good. We had a moment of thinking that we'd lost the. Thought we'd lost the cameras again. That would be twice in one show, Caleb. Imagine if we lost the cameras twice in one show.
That would certainly set a new standard of quality
Yeah.
for this show.
For this show. Unbelievably.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
What is this? A crossover episode?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks, Tom.
Yes.
All right, now, I mentioned earlier, Caleb, we got a series finale coming up. What did I call it? Finale? Finale? I can't even remember.
Finale?
Finale. Series
Finale.
finale coming up November 25th. It's going to be bigger than Ben-Hur. And if you don't understand that reference, ask your grandparents. They'll know. Now, I've actually got a little teaser for the finale.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. Now there's going to be a prize on the finale for those that are on the finale. And it's my third item on my desk tonight. This teapot will be part of the prize on the finale. So, yeah. And if you're wondering, why does this teapot have two handles? It's so that you can lift the teapot out of the mug and pour a hot pot of tea into your mug.
Technology has come so far.
So far. So yeah, prize on the finale. 25th of November, biggest 25th of the year. And that's for 2020 as well. What a year. Almost done. We're so close. Oh dear goodness. All right. Should we do the outro song, Caleb?
Yeah. Let's do the outro song.
Yeah, you grab your guitar, I'll fill, because you filled earlier.
Yeah, stall for me.
Stall in a car is when you accidentally let the clutch out too fast and the gears trying to engage cannot engage fast enough, thus stopping the engine from functioning. And that is a successful stall.
I stalled my car today.
That's
But
unfortunate.
it's still worth being able to drive a manual because it does make me objectively better than people that only drive automatic cars. It's
It's a true statement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been great having you here on the Late Late Show, formerly the Late Late Uni Church Show. I'm your host, Dally. This has been magical. Caleb, take us out.
Hey ho, it's the late show, and we're just about to go. So, if you only just started watching, skip back to the start of the video, cause we're gonna go home. But if you go back, it's like we haven't gone home. That's the magic of television, my friend. I think that went well.
No, it's not too bad.
Is that coffee?
No, it's empty.
It's not coffee.
It's just, I'm faking it. Believable?
It is believable.
Why are
I'm
you
so
looking?
convinced I'm almost asking you again if there's coffee in there.
Why do you keep looking at the camera? The show's over.
Oh, yeah.
Do you reckon I should tell him that the finale is going to be like a game show? I'll save that for next week. Yeah, keep him on edge. I gave him the prize this week, so that'll do. Yeah.
Even I don't know what's happening, so I'm quite excited to discover.
Yeah, should probably go turn off the on-air sign.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a bit misleading at this point, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
All right. See ya, not Marcus.
Can't say see you not Dally because you are Dally, but see you nonetheless.